first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring?
Left over. Davis gets back in the picture, and Green playing in the paint. He's doing a fantastic job.
They'll bring it back to just over the 25.
Didn't expect it.
24-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession.
Shaman for three. Puts it in.
Came into the league back in 2012. Russell Wilson. And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week. He was a manager. He really was. It's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass. He didn't break the bank doing that, but he did throw the interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Rondo fakes. Caldwell Pope, a good look. That's a three.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
Catch.
Fires the sneak off. A 1-yard gain up to the 26. And if we take a look at the offense for the Seahawks. Congratulations on the win last week, but they didn't get a whole lot of time to celebrate it on Sunday. They were right back to work on Monday, but you have to do things differently when you prepare for a Thursday night game.
Most likely for one of the big
Leonard. Work on the game plan mentally. Probably not put any pads on until you play again Thursday night. Last play got just a yard here, 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now left side, a completion is tight end. That throw good for only a couple of games.
Davis jumper. That's good. He's got 24.
For the 49ers last week. And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call it.
Definitely all over him.
He got a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way. Tough spot here on their opening drive.
Hello? Hey, ready for me? Hello.
Starters for the Cardinals. And they should be set up for a big game. They have one of the hottest offenses in the league. They're coming in riding a winning streak, but we've seen these quick turnaround games really wreak havoc with what you've done previously. Hopefully they simplified their offense and not just let their playmakers go out and do what they do best. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
I like to put that out there. So how you coping with all the fun?
One man says he heard it all.
Joining me right now, she is the executive
That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive. I thought this was a passing game. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right? They didn't get the memo. They didn't get the memo. I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to clear out and hit people across the line of scrimmage and hit clearing space.
We have, say her name, this is terrible.
This is running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 10, first down Arizona. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
LeBron.
Conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. On first down, Locke. Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
What did you see when you went up there? Did you talk to some of those people that were waiting as well?
Coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. You got to put it away and secure it as they try to get downfield.
And
if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high, you got to find a way to hold them over 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
You're killing me, Biggs.
Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Dexter Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately. I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated.
He said he needs a buddy.
And the Cards will take over first and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
It's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'll be at the end of the day, but we also know it's not ending today. So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Did you see my car? Oh, I don't know what you're speaking about, ma'am. We have you on video wearing that same outfit.
Lock now on first down. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside the pocket, and it results in a sack. Cassius Marsh able to record his 5th sack of the season. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They may need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this will be not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes and throw the football. And they'll have a better chance to win again this week.
Clock now to throw. Time is left. Open man, he's got him to tight end Hawkinson. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. And this play was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Now a carry here for the fullback, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch him by surprise.
To throw his lock. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown.
What we're going to do, Leah,
Okay.
and I do apologize,
I was like, what's going
is head to a break.
Okay.
Justin, you have a relationship with Mike Marshall there in the WDRB, dating his daughter. Do you any few words you want to say to Mike? You know about the upcoming season, how you're doing, the relationship, news, that kind of thing.
No, just want to say thank you to Mike. You know, he loves coming to the games. He always posts pictures on Twitter. He's the real deal. So, what's up, Mike?
Marquise Brown. His 14th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken in his field. Return here, he gets out to the 25-yard line.
How'd you get it right? We go here after our class around 3:30, and then we just
The
stay here and
Seattle
cook our
offense
game
now
here.
set to come back out on the field. And Charles, if the season ended today, it's not going to. We still have to say, Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out.
You messed it up by one person. Do you know Ken? Are you guys friends? No, I don't know him. So, okay. So, what would you...
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come
I'm a 2K player.
An incomplete pass on the last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
cut down an old tree next to Central City Elementary School. He says neighbors have been making requests for years trying to get the tree brought down.
And that tree's been dropping stuff.
And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
Windshield of a neighbor's parked
They
truck.
held back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Don't forget starting inside the red zone.
Monday morning across from Central City Elementary, playing cards and watching a City of Huntington crew work on cutting the tree down. The witness says he watched in disbelief Monday as the tree was cut down and landed.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the game there, second and goal. This is how the defense will line up for Seattle. This unit struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he is touchdown, Arizona. It's the fullback. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Extra point by Gain is up and good. Well, it was second and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Just hand it to him. Big guys fire up. Find your way into the end zone.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25. Call it a 26-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not getting deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense in this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes.
You can get it online at DosEquis.com, and I said, that sounds ludicrous. And they said, yeah, do you want to help out and tell people about it? And I go, 100% yes. And that's why we're here today.
I like it. So the jacket towel seems to be like a great retro way to bring back things in retro. Let's get the
So
Sonic
time to
retro.
start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
A brainless man. I don't know why you're ragging on him.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle.
What's it like being Sonic the Hedgehog? Is that correct?
Okay, he was doing the
He
most.
steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at about the 14. To the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Talk about flipping the script. drift. That punt return 86 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as that is.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
21-0 our score after 1. The kickoff team on the field now as they will. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They run it with Carson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there.
I don't think I'm supposed to be here, so what I'm going to do now is a part of this. Not that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and outrun the nuke, which is going to destroy my fucking asshole right now. Oh, God, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. If it hits the ground underneath me, I am screwed. There it is. You see what I mean? Fucking nukes. They're going to blow my asshole up down through the mountains. Woo!
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Down. Keep going. Don't hit me.
Throwing again. Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ja'Kai Polite in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And the Seahawks defense heads back out there now. And despite being ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives to end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're a really big-time win right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Brown, 78 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at the 3. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Jennings was the one he was looking for.
Go! No, that would have been the coolest.
After the turnover, here's Locke. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will.
Here comes another train! Yay! Go train! Wait, I want to be on this one. Oh, crap. Did I make it? I did! You didn't even crash! What the fuck? Stop that! Broken physics! Okay, now we're good. Man, what a mess I've made. I need to clear the tracks. There we go. That's neat! Whee! You guys stop shooting each other, okay?
Penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over with the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take out all that extra pressure on yourself. Burst it a little bit. Lean on some other people. Lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
If he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rashawn Gary in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Taken in at the 22. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. We'll check on his status when we get back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Locke. Dancing to his left. Now he'll throw, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. In for the score as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. This will be taken in at the 1. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's the fullback. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. As his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point by Gay is up and good.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now it's Carson. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Throwing is Wilson.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause. Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Lost 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Now Rocky lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Past the 20. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. And at this point, after that return for a touchdown, I guess the only thing is you're asking what else could go wrong.
Not only that, I think that between the two of us, we thought this was over before. I believe now it's really over.
What's good on the extra point? And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This one taken from the 7. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something...
And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Leo! Ready?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. Halftime. Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
I can't help it. Every time I see Eric Berry make a play, as we just saw him make a tackle there, I just want to stand up and applaud.
Because he went to Tennessee like you?
Well, that doesn't hurt one bit, but how about the comeback? I mean, he came back from beating cancer and getting back to Pro Bowl level, one of the best players in the game.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Sheds off the tackle. Does the big boy have the juice? Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. 55 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, that one's hard to believe. Not something you see every day. A very long run for the big guy.
Normally we see his counterpart, right? The scat back, the guy with the so-called speed. But we saw a little bit of everything there, didn't we? The big, powerful man with the football. He can also stretch down a little bit.
Everybody off the road. It's time for Super Speedy Jackie Boy to go to work.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah!
So let's glance at a player's spotlight now.
Another successful day of serving the people.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Everything that you can,
try and get things
you will always have
for them. And you know the half, they discuss how they're going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script, Kyle?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So here are the Cardinals to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8.
Ashley Furniture. Thank you to Ashley
Furniture. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit.
What do you like about the chair?
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Yeah.
Watching that run,
I like that the chair has
some sort of famous old coach once said, any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
How's up, y'all? I was cracking this deep watching this video. This is Kevin Hart clown, Stephen A. Smith's hair. And Saul Mack Keller says the Cowboys suck. Damn, you know him. I love he goes like
yes, so they will hold on to the ball.
So yeah, we're gonna see what he says about Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is a winner. Go! Stephen A. Smith. Anyway, let's see what he says.
On second down at 4. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. On the give, this is their fullback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. A give to the fullback on the dive. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. It's the fullback with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. This is Carson, and he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Give him the 3rd down conversion. conversion, 5 yards on the play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Carson. Now, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well. We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Here's Locke to throw. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Powers through him, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out the way.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Now to the air, Locke. He's going to loft it, deep right sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
That was a good explosive run right there. And it brings up an interesting little dilemma, doesn't it? 4th and inches. Got to decide what they want to do now. Not sure they expected to be in this situation with what they...
The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
That ain't got nothing to do with the game. What you need to do is ask me, what's my plan? What's our plan of attack? What do we want to do after the game?
And some space here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13.
That guy's going to want the football a whole lot more. I'd hate to be the offensive coordinator now because all he's going to say is, how come I'm not touching him more? Do you see me out there moving around, wiggling, and making it happen? Give me the ball, coach.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The new Google Assistant, only on Pixel 4.
And again this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and the lead will swell by one more. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and in the end it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
That's all he was young.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw is Wilson. That's complete to Sharp. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they've put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. They could get it done. But guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. Wilson now perfect since the second half started. 7-7. It's 1st and 10. Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off. Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Mike's 50. Let's go, team. Gonna be a long day. Hey,
throwing on first down is Locke. And an alley to run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Leo.
I asked you, I said, what will make your day? And Shaq said, go ahead and say it. He said, win the MVP. And here it is.
Kyrie shirt looks real small.
3rd and 2, Locke's going to throw. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them playing the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
That's what we do.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
51 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions. Because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remote's clicking off right now. Block now on 1st down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. The 20. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A huge play there for Arizona. 42 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
That is so messy.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. It's the fullback. Touchdown number 22 on the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. And we see here the productivity certainly has decreased from the start of the game, but sometimes people forget these tight ends, they can do more than just catch the football.
That is so true, because now when things start to happen and you're not getting the ball as much, maybe you change your focus on the game. Maybe you become a very...
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Nick Bosa in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. It's fielded at the 45. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
You say that with accusatory tone.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They have full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the blitz coming, and down he goes. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it.
Well, someone's closing in on the lead, and Saxon came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
After the sack on 1st down, Wilson going down the middle, and it's complete. 22 yards there, a 1st down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. It doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
To throw again on 2nd down, Wilson. Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll actually throw it with Locke. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Locke going to throw. Now he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. They look to throw. It's Locke. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings there.
Exactly. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But that's the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows?